morning, St. Clair. I'm Jaden.
And I'm Mason. Today is September 17th, 2018.
And this is Bulldog Breakdown, where we break down the current events that are happening at St. Clair High School. First up, our Person of St. Clair segment.
This week's persons are Trish Mills, Chartwell's Food Services Director, and Sarah Shelden, Chartwell's Administrator.
I am the Director of Dining for Chartwell's, which we work within the school district.
And I am the admin, and I also run the computer and check everybody out with their lunch cards and their food, make sure everything is a complete meal on their tray.
Mine would be the students, yes. Getting to interact with the students.
I love working with the students and talking to them every day, asking them how their day is, telling them
oh my gosh, just interacting with them and the stories that they tell and, you know, how their day is going. Sometimes it's the only person that they really, you know, adult-wise, that they really have conversation with. And for me, that's gratifying.
Next up, a new segment in the Bulldog Breakdown, College Corner.
In this segment, we will feature tips and information about life after high school.
In this episode's College Corner, we learn more about the A+ program.
A lot of people think of it as a scholarship, but it's actually a state grant, so it's state money that's paying for it. So many students who go to community college will actually use the Pell Grant, which is federal money. So they actually use their Pell Grant money instead of the A+ money because in the order of spending, federal money gets spent first. A lot of students also don't know that you can use the A+ scholarship at technical schools. The A+ scholarship has a lot of rules surrounding it. So seniors who are using it will actually sign an agreement with the university that they're attending, and that outlines things like what you can actually use A+ money for. The A+ contract covers things like how many semesters it can be used, what kind of classes it can be used on. So if a student is studying business at ECC, that A+ scholarship is only going to cover their business classes and their general eds. If they were to take just like a music class because they really enjoy music, but it's not a part of their degree program, unfortunately the A+ scholarship doesn't cover that.
The main advantage is that it's a financial incentive for students to go to college. Sign up. All freshmen should at least sign up. If they don't sign up, they won't qualify regardless, and if they do and they meet those criteria, then they get all the benefits. Specifically juniors and seniors, I meet with them 2 or 3 times a year, maybe more so as a senior, just to make sure that they're meeting the requirements, making sure they have their hours turned in, that their GPA is where it needs to be, their attendance is where it needs to be.
And this week's rep visit is Westminster College on September 20th during advisory in the library. Popular majors include business management, biomedical sciences, computer information sciences, parks, recreation, leisure, and fitness studies. Last week, Tuesday and Thursday, Student Council hosted a club fair.
Our goal for this club is to create a niche for students that might not necessarily be in involved in other aspects of the school, a place where they can socialize, have fun, be themselves, and feel like St. Clair is a place for them to spend time with each other.
My goal for this club is to expand it and to condense what they really have to offer.
The goal is to help give everyone a little creative outlet, help around the school, have murals, we do tiles, we also do some competitions and everything, from hand turkey, pumpkin carving, and Christmas sweater.
It's to compete with other schools and kick their butts with knowledge. Our goal for this club is to boost participation and enrollment based on GPA.
Our goal for this club is to get enough members to where we can do bigger shows in the future and have this program grow.
We would love to recruit new members who are passionate about community service and would like to make a difference to their schools and community.
Hey Jaden, did you know that teachers are available for tutoring?
No, I did not.
After-school tutoring is on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Mr. C is available before and after school and during lunch.
So ICU is something that we started 2 years ago as a pilot program, really with something more like study skills, because we saw some challenges that our kids were having. They were failing a lot of classes, and once you fail a class first semester, of course, it becomes easier to fail a class second semester. So we had way too many kids making way too many Fs. So we went, at the suggestion of Mr. Durker, we took a little field trip with a group of teachers who wanted to go. We went to Jackson, and we discovered the power of ICU. ICU is about combating, fighting student apathy. So that whole, well, I'm just going to drop out. I can't do school. I've never done well at school. It's hard for me. And just taking that easy way and showing our kids a different way. So combating the apathy with, let us help you. Let us show you how. How can we help you? Do you need a pencil? Do you need assistance on math? Do you just need a little bit of time and a quiet place to work? So that's really the gist about the power of ICU. Mr. Codis Bodie is available every morning at 7:15. You probably have to come into the main cafeteria doors, but then Mr. C is in his room at 7:15. He's there until 8, and anybody, regardless of what grade, can come in and get a little assistance, a little help study for a test, ask a question in math that you're struggling with, or anything else, because Mr. C is pretty much a wizard.
They're able to do any work. So the whole idea behind the ICU program or philosophy is that anything that's missing, any assignment, we'll find them, help them get it done, and so we pretty much help them with anything that needs to get done. The opportunities are many and at various times. Why I'm here at 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:15. You can come at 7:15 to 8 o'clock before school. We also have, I'll be available between 3:15 and 4 o'clock after school. Well, we're hoping that this gives them the choice to when they can come and get their work done. So it's not like you have to come here or there's only this opportunity after school. So by being here between before school, after school, and all the way till 6 o'clock, we're hoping that that gives kids a good chance to come in. Now, you can also come in and use the ICU room if you come in during advisory or you come in during lunch. You can also come in here.
So we have tutoring available 3 nights a week at the high school. Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, and Thursday nights. Tuesday, it's in Miss Grasso's room, which is for math. 4 to 6 o'clock, Miss Grasso's room. Wednesday, we have in Miss Dalton's room social studies. She can probably help you with some other things as well, but social studies is her main area. And then on Thursday nights, we have science in Miss Galentine's room. Miss Galentine can also, all these ladies can help you with some other areas, but that's the main focus. They start at 4 o'clock and they go to 6 o'clock. The way that works is if they stay until 4:45 and no one shows up, then they get to leave.
Tutoring is available through the math department every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come on in.
Then the other thing that's new this year to St. Clair High School is we have some time available with what is called a working lunch. Well, right now we're not filling it up necessarily with kids who aren't doing their ICU work, although sophomores, look out, because if you keep blowing up that list, you're going to be assigned working lunches, which means I'll take you to the front of the line, you'll get your lunch, and then you'll go down to a couple of our classrooms and get to work while you're eating your lunch and getting that assignment off the list and getting some support to do that.
And now Trey and Coach Hauser with sports.
We interviewed Coach Ben Steel Chair Martin and Senior Ryan Herman on cross country.
So this year's team is particularly close. You know, they hang out a lot outside of cross-country activities. They're really good friends, and I just love that atmosphere that it creates during practice. You know, what we do is difficult. It's painful to run. And so we like to create opportunities for the kids to bond, and I just really feel that this team this year is close. And on the girls' side, you know, we have a chance to go to state as a team on the girls' side, which is just incredible. On the guys' side, we have a really good competition going between a freshman, a sophomore, and a senior as to who's our number 1 runner. And the guys are working hard, and I'm just really excited to see what we do at the district level, because that might be the difference. This might be the team to go through state.
You got a lot of people to be more outgoing as a team, and I think it's made people better people, not just better runners. So.
This week's Athlete of the Week is Maria Bozada.
And she had a great start. We had 5 matches and tournaments, and she finished first or tied for first in all 5 of them. So she had a great start to the year.
It feels great. I'm glad that I've accomplished a goal that I've really worked hard for.
Last week's Game of the Week was softball.
The Lady Bulldogs hosted the Lady Dutchmen at 5 o'clock here at home, where Madeline Rosala took the mound. Throughout the game, Madeline Rosala ended up leading the Lady Bulldogs to a 4-2 win.
Ready? Family on 3! 1, 2, 3, family!
This week's home games are JV football on Monday, volleyball on Tuesday, softball and cross country on Thursday, and the boys soccer team goes to Hillsborough to play in their tournament all week. This week's Game of the Week will be volleyball. Tune in to watch the Lady Bulldogs take on the Lady Shamrocks.
Thank you for watching.
We will see you on the next episode of the Bulldog Breakdown.